Hi friends, welcome back to Miscellaneous March. We're going to be doing yoga to sweat today. Obviously I'm outside, so I'm definitely going to be sweating. Let's start in a nice comfortable seat. I am sitting up on a block, but you do not have to. Just crisscross applesauce is fine. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders down away from your ears. Nice long spine. Hands can be in your lap or on your thighs. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths, becoming present on our mat, leaving everything else off the mat. Let's take a deep breath in and empty out that exhale. Deep breath in, empty out that exhale. One more time, deep breath in and empty out your exhale. Let's reach those arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, arms come down. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, arms come down. One more time. Right hand comes to the mat. Left arm comes over that head, rolling through those ribs so that the chest opens towards the sky. You can look up towards the sky. Take a breath. And coming back through center, left hand comes down. Right arm over that ear, rolling open through those ribs so the chest opens up. Take a breath. Come on up. Let's walk it forward. You can bring forearms down or come all the way down, melting the forehead. Take a breath. And slowly begin to walk back up. Place the backs of your hands on the mat, stretching through those wrists. Take a breath. And bring the fingers towards your body and pull back. Take a breath. It's very windy. And let's do a couple wrist circles all the way up and reverse your circles to come down. One more time. And reverse. All right, let's sweat. You can remove the block. Keep it over to the side. You might need it later. Who knows? Coming into a tabletop. Knees are under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We're going to bring our elbows down right to where our hands were. And lifting the right leg, we're going to bring it in towards the elbow and kick it up. Bring it in towards the elbow, straighten it out, kick it up. So inhale to kick, exhale to come in. Bring it down, taking it over to the other side. Stretch that leg out, breathing in. Bring it into the elbow, exhale, kick. and bring it down. Let's widen those knees, toes touch. We're going to sit back all the way into a wide-legged child's pose. Melt the third eye towards the mat. Really trying to get the chest towards the mat. Take a deep breath. One more deep breath. Go ahead and round through your back, coming up, keeping those legs open the way they are. We're going to do a couple hip circles. So we're going to bend the elbows to come forward over those wrists, coming over the heels, just making a big circle. Don't be afraid to get into it. Let loose. So your body should be very fluid here. And just go with the flow. And of course, make sure you're breathing. And reverse your circle one more time. And come back to a neutral tabletop. Bringing the right leg out, left arm out, lifting that belly button towards the spine. We're going to breathe in, exhale, and pulse. Bring it in. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg comes out. Right arm comes out. Lift that belly button towards the spine. Breathe in. And exhale, pulse. Bring it down. We're going to come right into our downward dog. Curl those toes. Lift those hips. Pedal those feet. Make sure you're breathing. Bring the belly towards the thighs, bending those knees, lifting the heels, and then sink back on the heels. Belly to thighs, sink down. One more time, belly to thighs, and sink down. Pedal those feet. Take a deep breath. Lift that tailbone up towards the sky. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Let me scoot up so I don't kick the table. Ow. Right leg comes high. Bend that knee, heel towards your glute. We're going to do some hip circles. So 3 one way as you breathe, and 3 the other. Coming through, over those shoulders. Bring that bent knee right in front, coming into your pigeon pose. Take a breath. Lifting the back foot. Grab that heel. Maybe you grab the toes. Elbow towards the sky. And take a breath. Slowly lower down on that back foot. Lifting up on that back foot as I curl my toes. I'm going to slide that right foot out to the side, lift my hips, and lift the left arm, bringing it over the ear. Take a breath. Turning that torso, placing both hands on the mat. Come right back to your plank. And come into your downward dog. Pedal those feet. Take a breath. Tailbone towards the sky. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, heel towards your glute. And hip circles. 3 one way and 3 the other. As you breathe. Coming through the center, bringing those shoulders over the wrists. I'm going to lay down that bent knee in front. Slide back on that back leg. I'm going to lift up. Grab that heel. Maybe grab those toes. Elbow towards the sky. And breathe. Lower down on that back foot. Curl those toes under. Slide that left leg out to the side. Lift up on those hips. And flatten on that back foot. Right arm comes over right ear. Take a breath. And turn the torso, both hands. Come to the mat. Come back to your plank. Chaturanga push-ups. You can either drop down on your knees or keep them lifted. We're going to breathe in, come forward. Exhale, lower. Don't touch the ground. Come right back up. Breathe in, lower. Exhale as you lower and lift. One more time. Coming forward, breathe in. Exhale and lift. Come right back to your downward dog. Pedal the feet. Take a deep breath. And tailbone comes towards the sky. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee in towards your chest. Lift up on the ball of that back foot to give you some height. Step it forward. Keeping the back leg lifted. Slowly begin to rise. Hands to heart. Whoa. Pushing back with the back heel. Deep breath in. Slowly act like you're going to drop that back knee down, but then lift right before you touch the ground. Breathing in. Exhale, lower. Don't touch the ground and lift. Breathing in. Lower. Lift. One more time. And lift. Frame that foot. Come back to a plank. Chaturanga. Breathing in. Come forward. Exhale. Lower down. Flip those feet. Rise up. Upward facing dog. Deep breath in. Bend those knees. Curl those toes. Exhale into your downward dog. Pedal it out. On your next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Give yourself some height. Step it up. Keep the back leg lifted. Slowly begin to rise. Hands to heart. We're going to breathe in. Lower. Don't touch the ground. Exhale, lift. Frame that foot. Slide it back. Knees drop down. Sit back. Wrap those hands around towards the back. Forehead to the mat. Child's pose. Take a breath. Feel that heartbeat. Are you sweating yet? I certainly am, but I don't know if it's from the yoga or for being in Florida. All right, let's come back up. Coming in to downward dog. Paddle those feet. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Tuck that tailbone up towards the sky. Right leg comes high, breathe in. Exhale, give yourself some height. Step it up. Turn and lower on that back foot. Rising up right into warrior two. We're gonna breathe in, reach front. Exhale, bring that forearm to the thigh. Left arm overhead. We're gonna come right back to peaceful warrior. Coming right back through, humble. Coming right back through to peaceful. A few more times. Coming back up to warrior two. Turning, hands come to your heart. Come on to the ball of that back foot. We're going to breathe in. See if you can push off. Coming in to warrior three. And lower it back down. And then lift. And then lower. And then lift. And lower. If you fall, it's okay. And step it back up to the front. Shake out those legs. Reach those arms overhead. Breathing in. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift, hands to shins, nice long flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Bring that right foot back. Flatten and lower on that back foot. Cartwheel it open to your warrior two. We're going to breathe in, reach front. Lower down that forearm on the thigh. Exhale, right arm over ear, humble. Breathing in. Exhale to peaceful. Humble to peaceful. Start marrying the breath. Step it up a little bit. We're gonna push off, warrior three, and tip back down. Push off, tip back down. Push off, tip back down. One more time, push off, and step it up. Shake those legs out. Woo. There goes the wind. Woo. I'm sweating. I think it might be the yoga now. Maybe a little of both. Okay, so come to the middle of your mat. And we're going to slowly bring both feet together, standing up tall, hands to heart. Slowly begin to bend your knees, and as you bend your knees, lift up on your heels. Now, rest your glutes on your heels and see if you can just hold it here. So we're up on the balls of our feet. We're not on our tippy toes, just the balls of our feet. Heels are lifted. Glutes are resting on the heels or like the ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. See if you can bring arms overhead. And exhale down. So breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale down. Breathing in. And exhale down. Bringing the fingertips to the mat. See if you can lift the right foot out. Hold it there. Breathing. Bring it back in. If you need to lift up to get it back, And then sit back down, that's fine. I had to. Fingertips to the mat. Sitting up as tall as you can. See if you can lift the left leg out and hold it. Don't let it touch the ground. Breathe. And meet me at the top of the mat. Roll out those knees, so just kind of roll them out like so. Doesn't need to be pretty. And reaching the arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift. Both hands to the mat. Step it back. Plank. Hold it for 3 breaths. Drop those knees down. Swing them around. And we're going to come into a boat pose. So if you need a block to kind of give you some assistance, go for it. Otherwise, find your sweet spot between your tailbone and your butt bones. That's your sweet spot. Chest open, tighten your core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the legs. Maybe you stay here holding on to the back of the thighs. Maybe you place your fingertips on the mat. Or to take it one step further, maybe you bring one leg out and then the other. Hug those knees in. Take a breath. Coming back up to our forearms. Opening that chest by rolling those shoulders open. Lifting the knees. And right leg comes out and in. Left and in. Continue breathing. And lay back, hug it in. Take a breath. This time lifting the upper back. Steeple grip over those ears and overhead. Breathing in. Right. Left. Right. Left. Make sure you're breathing. Hug everything in. Breathe. And let's come right into our corpse pose. Just melt everything into your mat. Adjust where you need. Getting nice and comfortable. You're probably sweaty. Well, I don't know, maybe not. I might just be sweaty because it's hot as hell here. So melt into your mat. Close your eyes. Let everything go. Just relax your entire body. And let's just take some breaths in our corpse pose, surrendering, being present, drowning out any noises around us. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Continue breathing on your own. Go ahead and wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bringing the right arm overhead, left foot to the mat, flat on the mat. We're going to turn over to the right side into fetal position. Take a breath. And gently come up to a seat. I keep my corpse poses short and sweet just because I know a lot of people are beginners here, and I know for me as a beginner it was very hard for me to sit through a very long corpse pose, just because I was just learning all about yoga. I didn't know anything about it. I was just there for the movement. I wasn't there for the whole thing, all of it, yoga. So, little by little is my motto, right? Sitting up nice and tall. I'm sitting up on a block, but you don't have to. Nice straight spine. Oh, we're going to do 2 ohms. Bring your hands down to your lap, wherever they're comfortable. You can also do a mudra if you'd like. Close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath in. Give yourself a smile. Hands to heart. Gently opening your eyes. Some people have trouble doing these parts of yoga, and it is part of yoga. So if you want to truly envelop the yoga lifestyle, you need to be open to all of it, not just the movement, because yoga is much more than just movement. So anyway, hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for coming today and practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste. See you on the flip side.